Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Pastime Picks Podcast. I am Keith, Vintage Sport Flips.
I'm Andy, the king of Pennants. A little washed out today, though.
Yeah, he's having some camera issues over there. And we have a special guest down below. We got the Real Life Perspective Show. Sean, how's it going, man?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the internet.
Yeah. So a great channel over there with the Real Life Perspective Show, a pop culture channel that does. He has special guests on lives. He does like a bunch of like adventure, pop culture adventure, barbecue adventure stuff. So a lot of stuff going on in your channel, Sean. I love it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys having me on, man. Because I enjoy y'all show as well, man. It's always a good time. Always a good time.
It.
Do you have a live this weekend?
No, I'm taking the weekend off. I'm taking the wifey out on date night. We're gonna go see my buddy who was on my show last Saturday or Friday night. Sonny Castillo. He's got a comedy show, and I was like, hey, let's go have dinner and go take date night and go see Sonny. He's got a comedy show at a local brewery. So we're gonna shout out Sonny Castillo, the Sonny channel over on Instagram, and
for sure.
Sonny
it was an entertaining.
From the O2. He's gonna
you're cracking up a little bit there, but Sonny was great, and he was in the movie. Was it Idiocracy, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, he was in Idiocracy. Yeah. I saw it glitch on my end too.
What's up, Mark? How's it going, Mark? Yeah, congrats on your win. I mean, as a Sixers fan, that hurts me a little bit, but it's not like the Cowboys winning, so at least that's
Well, it's.
But yeah, they were bound to win for a long time. They're a talented squad. I figured that was going to happen at some point. So yeah, guys. So tonight we're going to be drafting our favorite sidekicks. It could be, I guess, any kind of pop culture or whatever sidekick you want it to be.
Yeah, this is open to interpretation, I would say.
Yeah, it could get off.
You could do a lot. You could do a lot with this one.
Yeah, for sure. And again, excuse Andy's appearance over there. I mean, in general, but especially tonight, his camera died on him, so we had to switch to a backup camera.
Yeah.
So
for some reason, I don't know why it's so bright. It's like, I don't know. Anyway.
It's all right. It works.
Yeah.
You look good to me with these shades on. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Maybe with the sunglasses on, I look better. I don't know.
We all detest the Cowboys, but I think Sean, you are a Cowboys fan, right?
I am a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Silver and blue till the day I'm through.
Yeah, I thought it might be down in Dallas there. So I don't even know where Austin is relative to Dallas. Is it closer to Dallas than Houston?
It's south. It's south of Dallas. Yeah,
okay.
Directly south of Dallas. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know the geography of Texas that well.
Yeah, Houston's east. I mean, east. Yeah, northeast-ish or southeast-ish. Towards that. It's that way.
Okay, towards the Gulf area.
Yeah.
I love Austin. Yeah, I went down there for work one time and ate at was it Salt Lick? Is that what it's called? Like the
famous barbecue joint.
That's like it was kind of a corporate event. I think that's one of the few like barbecue places that could kind of handle that. It's a pretty cool place. But
it is. Yeah, Austin used to be fantastic, man. It's changed quite a bit since over the past decade, man. It's changed so much. And but it's still we live in the suburbs of Austin, so we're just on the outside of it, which is great because if we want to go in, great. But if we want to stay away from it, awesome.
Yeah. So it's funny because we went there and then I came home and I was like, all right, well, I don't think I'd ever had burnt ends and a couple other like barbecue items. So I went home and bought a smoker the next day. Like when I got home from Austin, I bought a smoker and I've been
nice.
I've had a few different smokers ever since. So now I have a pellet smoker that I.
Oh, awesome, man.
So,
yeah. You're right. Texas is notorious for BBQ over here. And if you ever want, shameless shout out for my buddy. He does like every Wednesday, he releases a tutorial on how to make something with his barbecue stuff. So cool. Trumpet Master 77 BBQ, go check him out. Every Wednesday, he's dropping something new. So that dude's, I can't imagine his bill. I mean, he's getting meat nonstop, man. So I mean, yeah. But if you're wanting to get into that, he does a really great job. There's like no secrets, he's a real honest guy. He just says, "Oh, I'm coming in. I'm using this kind of rub, use this kind of binder, whatever you want to use, of course." And this is what he sets the temperatures at and all that kind of fun stuff. So
I've watched his channel a little bit, but especially watched you with Trumpet Master on the Real Barbecue Adventures or
real BBQ.
I was messing it up. But yeah, that's an awesome one. It takes you through all kind of barbecue spots and pop culture spots. Andy, you got to check it out.
Well, yeah. I mean, I haven't been to Franklin's and some of the more well-known ones. But it was very cool. It was a cool place down there. I went to Keith. Are you familiar with Juan Peloton or Juan Peloton?
The exercise bike?
No. It's
no, I figured that wasn't the case.
It's Peloton.
Yeah. I have a Peloton, but I didn't know his name was Juan.
It's it's the coffee shop of who's a famous bike rider?
Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong. So Juan Peloton means one ball. So that's why he.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So his coffee shop is called One Ball in Spanish. So
interesting. Okay.
Cool. So the joke's on everybody who bought a Peloton.
Yeah, right.
Everybody's got balls sitting in their living room.
What's up, Thrift Miner? Hey, Dan, how's it going, man? Great episode today on the Reseller Leftovers podcast. And welcome in, Beatty. All right, so yeah, let me get to the wheel so we can figure out. And Andy, by the way, so recap last week.
I think you will kill me, right? Which is bizarre. I don't understand how that happened, honestly.
Just dominant win. I thought it was a fight for second. I thought Shane Sody Flips was going to take it. Usually the guest to get a little bit more love than me or you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I dominated both of y'all.
I don't know how that happened, but okay.
Just good picks.
Good picks.
I think I'm still ahead of you though, right?
You are. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, we gotta see where we're at. This is not a weird group, but this is like you could go a lot of different ways in this one. So it's a very
absolutely. Yeah, this is more
we gotta see who we're gonna
flexible. Hit. So yeah, and right now it's 11, 12, and 4 for me, 12, 11, and 4 for you. So we're one game swing either way.
We might have to revisit some of these too, because I know you changed one of them.
I changed that back. So we
did you? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I did.
All right.
So we're not going back in time again. I mean,
okay. Well, you admit that you made a mistake. It's fine. We can move on.
All right, let's bring this up.
Hey, I got to bring something up for us guests on your show. You know, there's absolutely no way any of us guests can ever win this whole competition because we're only on there for one show, right?
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, we should keep just a guest tracker of all the guests.
I'm just messing with you.
We have to go back and no.
The 11 something and 4 that the 4 is ties, though, right? Or is that not ties? Or is that
it was ties. It was
okay. It was ties.
But because back then we were doing Instagram and YouTube, and now if we both won one, it was a tie.
Yeah.
Since then we stopped counting Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not fixing wins, Dan. Not fixing wins.
He is. Dan, he totally is.
But by the way, no, I'm an honest guy. By the way, do you see my I got my Presidents USA 96 tour shirt and
love it.
Yeah, Sean dressed as Skeletor performed a great rendition of Peaches by Presidents USA.
I heard,
yeah.
I heard. That's quite the
yeah, Skeletor comes by. He comes by from time to time.
Yeah.
Rocks out every once in a while. Yeah.
All right, let's spin us up.
We got Andy. I added some new photos over here.
I don't like my new photo.
You know?
No. I think we can go back. What is that? That's from
how do I zoom? How do I zoom it?
This is the problem when Keith holds the artistic integrity of the show in his hands. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He can go off.
Well, first you see,
everybody's recognizing, Keith, that you're rigging the show. So
no. Well, first you see, I have I hate the Cowboys hat on there. Can you see that? That's not the best photo.
What's this? What's this blue steel look that you got going?
Yeah, that is pretty hardcore.
I actually took that photo at the Eagles game, wearing that during the Eagles Cowboys game.
I look like I sat on a pole or something. What the heck is that?
I filmed a bunch of videos of Andy guessing prices over the weekend. And I tried to get the most embarrassing still frame I could get. That's what I came up with.
That's great. That's awesome.
What's up, Sal's Mercado? How's it going, man? Welcome in. All right. So let's spin the wheel. See who goes first here.
Once again, people apologize for my camera. We're gonna try to fix it up. All right. Good. All right. I like it.
Yeah. It's almost always Andy first.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Start. Right. You got a strong start there. Let's see who goes second. All right.
I like it. I like the wraparound pick for myself.
I kind of I was hoping to pick first or third, honestly, but I'll take it.
Yeah, there's a reference to the reseller leftovers podcast here with Dan. Pregnant girls don't like plastic. Ha ha. Apparently, it was Philly Picker sold a pair of shoes, Nike shoes, and the girl was emphatic that he didn't send any plastic in the box because she was pregnant. And like, I guess, I don't know, maybe they can't be around plastic. That's news to me. But that was maybe the.
Well, you've only been pregnant once or twice, right?
How did you? Yeah, I don't want to discuss that.
Oh, you feel those kicks? You feel those kicks? You can be a soccer player.
Yes, yes.
Nice one.
All right.
So yeah, so it's so real life's going to start it off here with the sidekick draft.
Yeah.
All right. So this is going to be for our number one, right? You guys just go right out of the gate with number one. Is that correct?
Yes. So we draft. So we might be stealing some picks, just but we're going to draft it. So it's we'll go one, you, then Andy, then me, then the next round we'll reverse it. Me, Andy,
okay.
You.
All right. I had a tough call because I was morally dilemmated, if that's a word, on my number one or number two, because I wanted to go with somebody who is just so iconic to me, and I love this movie. It's my number two movie of all time. Or did I really want to go with the moral side of it of, man, but this guy was the best, like, on paper, you know what I mean? Sidekick.
Sorry.
I think for the sake of the argument, I think I'm gonna go with my instincts on that one. We don't normally pick up hitchhikers, but I'm just gonna go with the on paper who I think is the number one sidekick.
I feel like he's gonna take my pick. I just feel like it's coming right now.
It might. And okay, I'm just gonna say it. Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings is my number one sidekick of all time.
Nice.
I mean, there is no better backup bro that I've ever seen in any movie that was there for him 24/7. Was willing to.
He's like carrying him throughout half the movie, right?
Yeah, he's like, At the very end, man, with that whole scene where he's just like, I can't walk. He goes, you don't have to, just.
He is the ultimate bro. He is the
strong pick for sure.
Yeah, that's my number one.
I like it. Okay. Well, you did not take my number one pick, but
that was high on my list, I must say.
That is a great pick. Great pick. In fact, I mean.
Oh, by the way, Andy, before you picked that, Mark was asking about asking the details on the spinning sneaker in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. I used the Force to make that happen. I try to showcase some of my fancy shoes that I got from Bull Airs. Because I spent way too much money on them. And I was like, I gotta, not only am I gonna wear them everywhere, but I gotta at least show them off. These are My Pet Monster shoes. If anybody remembers My Pet Monster, the plushie, he's back there somewhere. I think there he is.
See him behind you there,
There he is right there. So these are My Pet Monster inspired shoes made by Bull Airs. They got the little chain and they got the eyeball on the front. They're really cool, man. And I got some other ones on the way. I just got word today that one of a specific shoe I can't reveal. I'll reveal it on my channel. So stay tuned. I've done some unboxing videos of this one, and I've done it on another one. If you guys are interested, go to my channel and look up my what's in the box. Those are fun because they're mysteries. You don't know what they're going to be. Are they going to be shoes? Are they going to be vintage toys? Is it going to be Andy? You just never know what's going to be in the box.
Or one of 1,000 whatnot purchases, I guess, too, right? You never know.
That too. That's very true.
Yeah, feel your pain on that one.
It is plural rings, Dan, by the way. Plural rings. Yeah.
Dan, I would recommend it if you have 8 to 10 hours open.
or read the trilogy first. I mean, I had a great in vet school. I had a summer job where I was like doing data entry for one of the large animal sections, but I did very little work and read the whole trilogy over that summer, getting paid for it. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm going to go. So this is one of my favorite movies of all time. I think the ultimate, Similar. He's a bit taller than real life's first choice. No chance. She's a little taller than real life's first choice. But I will say, Keith, by the way, your feet do look like Hobbit's feet. If you're ever interested, that's a claim to fame that you have. I'm quite impressed with it.
Totally incorrect. You're implying my feet are hairy.
Yes,
they're absolutely not hairy at
all. Hairy. I swear.
No. Keith, I'm just gonna pass this to you through the.
I need that. Thank you very much.
There you go.
All right. So I'm gonna go, like I said, with one of my favorite movies from the '80s. Great, probably one of the biggest movies of all time during that genre or that era. It's Top Gun, and I'm going with Goose.
Oh yeah, awesome.
I can tell by Keith's face he's not happy that I took Goose.
No, it wasn't on my list, to be honest.
What?
No,
you're out of your mind, dude. Goose is the best.
Did he just the Goose just died? Did he do anything?
No, he did. He did. Of course, he's heartbreaking, but he was with him the whole time. He's got the iconic. I have. Feel the need for speed.
Look at that. Look at Ergo strength down here. I like the wise part, Ergo. I like the wise part.
He spelled it right too. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that because I spelled it wrong on the board, so I got to fix that.
That's a great pick, Andy. I like that one a lot.
Thank you.
I hate that pick actually, but
you hate because you didn't take it or you didn't think about it.
I mean, I think Maverick is more. You got more Maverick than Goose, isn't he?
As a sidekick?
Well, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe he's not the sidekick. He's the main kick. Never mind.
I'm not sure you don't. Do you understand what a sidekick is?
I do.
I
right here. This is my sidekick right here.
That's their sidekicks. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll
see by your upcoming ones. I'll be interested to see. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, Dan knows.
Well, this all right. My next one might not be like a great like.
Oh, I love when he starts like this. I love it.
No, it's not like a great like I got your back kind of sidekick. Those are good sidekicks, right? Like
I think I know where you're. There's no question in my mind. I know exactly where you're going, and I was going to steal him from you, but go ahead.
Like Samwise is gonna got his back, carried him through half the movie. This guy, I think it would like step over you if you fell down and like walk on top of you.
In fact, probably did, right? I mean,
he did. Yeah, definitely did to an old lady.
Wow, you really do know. You really do know.
I'm gonna go with George Costanza, the greatest character in television history. Great. Yeah. I mean, there's multiple sidekicks in that show, but the quintessential sidekick.
By far the most complex character in the show, man.
Oh yeah.
I loved it. And did you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm too?
Yeah.
Sure. You also played into Dan's hand too.
Yeah, I knew Dan was a Seinfeld guy, but I love George Costanza.
Yeah. Well, did you ever see the episode on Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry David said, "Well, George Costanza is based on me," and he goes, "No," he's like, "Oh no, he's a moron." He goes, "He's not a moron. He's based on me."
Yeah.
Jason Alexander. Yeah, that's a great pick, Keith. Way to go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's a good pick.
And I will say there's more of me that's like George Costanza than the Hobbit. I'll say
absolutely.
That
starting with the hair, right?
No, not quite. Maybe 10 years. Get back to me. All right, let me type my pick in here.
It's good. Yeah, I knew you were going to go that route. I didn't have I didn't want you to take. I guess you wouldn't have taken Goose.
No, I wasn't taking Goose. He wasn't. I have like 15 names over here. Goose wasn't on there.
Yeah.
Not there's anything wrong with that. It's okay. All right. So let's get to the first segment here.
Sale of the week.
All right. So in this segment, me and Andy show each other our sales of the week. Sean has to guess along. Jack can guess along. On the third item, we're going to do a giveaway, and the giveaway winner is going to get this little group of vintage wax packs. Bozo the Clown, Hook, Dick Tracy, Alf, Superman 2. I'll say Superman 2. The pack is somewhat like the wax seal is open, but I don't think the pack has ever been opened. But it's like
those are all awesome packs, dude. By the way, really great picks.
Yeah, I love. Me and Andy opened the Alf packs a couple weeks ago. Those packs are wild. Yeah,
they are. They're out there. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What is it? I don't know what their sports team is or something, but it's bizarre.
Booyah Baseball.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, it's just bizarre. We're convinced that they were on something, and that
right. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I was there. I was there.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did it live, and I used that later on. Yeah. All right, Andy. So my first item here, and I'm a little limited this week because Andy was down visiting this weekend, and I was filming him pull all my orders and guess the prices. So he knew a lot. He knew a lot of the prices, but these are items that he didn't see. So,
did you guys get the high five?
I think I don't know if we did.
I don't really like touching them, honestly.
Yeah. We were like, we filmed a video for our new channel, which we'll get to later. Right here, we were too close quarters for both of our liking.
Yeah,
I think
it was a little bit gross.
Yeah.
That's a small office. Is it like the little office in there? And like, there's not a lot of room.
Yeah. Plus, I have a folding table full of cards behind me, so it didn't help either. All right, let's get the first item up here.
Ooh, okay.
Said Mark, this is right up Mark's alley, given the Celtics just won the championship this week. So we have Bob Cousy, basketball shoes, but this is just the box.
Is it the full box or just the part of the box?
No, it's a full box, but there are no shoes in the box. I'll show you this is the whole box. Not perfect condition. You can see it's a little dented up, a little slight tearing there.
But the graphics are really good on it.
Yeah, for sure.
5.5. That's a Hobbit size shoe too.
Stop.
Yeah. And I will say I wear a size 12, so there's no wearing a 12, Andy. Let's just
I'm not
get out in the open here.
Well, you're a giant Hobbit, is what I'm saying. It's
basically... Oh, thank you. You're sweet. Very nice.
Well, I will use this opportunity to plug my hobbitsfeet.com. If you need to, no, I'm just kidding. He keeps going with the feet thing.
That'd be a cool croc, though. That'd be a cool croc, right? Like a hairy foot, hobbit foot croc.
I think that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Or a what's a shoe company that you're repping over there?
Bull Airs.
Yeah, I need a Bull Airs Hobbit shoe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. I'll
apparently Dan wears exclusively women's shoes, so which is always good.
I wear women's.
What, Dan, do you ever, I know you say that a lot in the podcast. Do you ever look in the men's section for shoes, like a men's size? Or does a women's size 10 fit better than like a men's size 8 or whatever it is? I don't really know how the women and men correspond to each other shoe wise.
Really, you don't? It's all started with Adam and Eve, and then
oh, thank you. Come on now, teach me.
All right,
Andy, you're on it tonight, bro.
I can't. What can I say? The bright lights are on me, so I feel like I need to do it.
What's up, Shane? Welcome back, man. Great guest last week.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, Soda Pop Shane. That's what I call him. I like to call him. Good to see you, man.
Any guesses?
Any guesses in the chat? So we got an empty box of Bob Cousy Mr. Basketball shoes.
This sounds like a horrible thing. Like if you're like selling stuff on the, and back on QVC back in the day. All right, guys, we got an empty box here. We're going to sell it to you for $79.99.
If you're good salesman, you can do that. You can do that. Good. What's up, Harry? Thanks for hopping in, Harry. Appreciate it.
Hello. So it's just the box, right? It's just the empty box.
Just the box. Nothing's in the box. Nothing's in the box.
What's in the box?
Yeah, exactly. So we got some guesses. So BD's coming at $68.99.
Dang, for a box.
I'm telling you, these things always shock me. Like just the advertising memorabilia.
I know you guys trip me out when I sit there and watch these lives when you guys do this, and you guys can't see my reaction. I'm just like, what? What is with? It's wild, man.
It's like that, yeah.
Okay, so.
Awesome, man. You see, we made a connection here in a previous episode where Mark Hoyle bought the Jimmy Fox bat from Harry Humstone. So making dreams happen over here at the Pastime Picks Podcast.
That's right.
Ergo's in at $34.99. Harry was in at $39.98.
Very cool. All right. Feel free to, if you want to chime in real life or
I'm so bad at this, but I'll give it a go. Why not? Let's go. I don't know, man. They're all over the map with this one.
I know this gives you a wide range. You're going from like 35 to 150.
Yeah, I'm gonna phone a friend and go with let's go with Ergo's $34.99, but let's go with 35 even.
All right. Okay. I'll play him. I think. All right. My guess is these are probably more expensive than people think or guessing.
Yeah.
I think Mark's probably. I mean, just based on what Mark collects, he's probably 100% right on these. But
yeah, and I always forget this is the sale of the week. I mean, you guys don't normally pick your smallest thing, so yeah.
We don't. He has a lot more. He has better stuff typically, so I can't.
But he did pull a lot of my better stuff this week.
That sounds really weird the way you say it like that.
That's right. That's true. I didn't explain that very well. Yeah, thanks for clarifying that. But yeah, he was pulling my orders and he would guess this.
Stop saying pulling. I don't like when you say that. I don't know what's coming after that.
Resellers know what we're talking about.
Andy, you're not helping. I don't know what's coming after that.
No. That's horrible. We're down a bad spiral here.
Oh, let me switch mine to 160. Let me go with Mark's guess. Let me I'm gonna go 164.99 is my guess. I'm gonna go a little bit higher than Mark. I think it's probably
okay. I'm gonna let Annie know how we did here.
Size 5 1/4. Is that a thing? All right. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a new one.
It's a new one this week.
He's so happy when I lose because he's a new thing to put up there.
Oh, wow.
So that was Soda Cities, guys. Let me put the real price up here.
Oh, okay.
Little less. I mean, I had him up for $89.99, took an offer. To be honest, I sold him like 2 days before they won the championship. So I should have waited. Probably got my full asking or more. But yeah, so not my strongest sale of the week that I've shown so far, but what's going on over there? Any got a disco light?
I know it's because I'm flipping back and forth. It's so temperamental now, unfortunately. Okay.
All right. Remove that.
If it makes you feel any better, nobody's looking at your screen.
Yeah, I know. Thankfully.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Right.
Just kidding.
I know. No, I totally agree. Okay. Let's go.
What's up, Def? Bourbon. How's it going, man?
Hey.
Def
What's up, Def? I'm going to go.
Hey, I heard that.
Yeah. It must have been Andy's end. I don't think I got it. I got nothing.
All right. Are you guys familiar with a little show or Hanna-Barbera show about a secret squirrel?
No, but I love a push puppet. I love that.
That was your nickname in high school, wasn't it?
I really set myself up pretty bad for that one.
Koner Brothers Secret Squirrel push.
Never heard of Secret Squirrel.
I didn't either, but it's actually got a cool. He's like a spy squirrel, as the name would imply. He's got the little like what's the thing, cloak and dagger hat maybe, and all that good stuff.
Cloak and dagger, yeah.
If anybody doesn't know what a push puppet, which probably everybody does, but if you push on the bottom, it like it moves around, it like spazzes out a bit.
Oh yeah. It kind of loosens up and gets all wacky.
Same with Keith.
If you push on the bottom,
I can see that would happen. I wouldn't spaz out for sure.
It's a little crazy.
Woo!
Yeah. He definitely makes a Dan and Demand noise from the
woohoo! Oh,
that's funny.
Okay. Mark at $29.99, Dan at $39.99.
Okay,
Harry at $55. I've sold push puppets before, and I think they're right around. I would have guessed like somewhere in the 40 area.
Yeah, because they're pretty small, right? They're pretty tiny.
They're like
it's
4 inches tall, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess $38. Well, very close to Shane. I saw just come in there, but $38 for me.
Okay, 38 for him. Let's go with sale of the week. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, Andy. Let's go with 45.
Okay. 64.37. BD's a fan of Dan's woohoos. As we all are.
Who isn't, right?
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
I'm more of a
didn't know those two would come back for a second showing. Keith, you were very close. Actually, a lot of people were very close, but not quite there.
All right.
Oh, that is like, let me do the math.
Go ahead.
Is that I think it's $42. Is that what that says?
Yeah. And you said 38.
Yeah, but 37.80 is 10%. I think I won, Andy.
37. You said 38, right?
Yeah, 38, but 37.80 is within 10%. That's like the 10% of 42 is 10% of $42 is $4.20.
No, you do what yours is, right? What your guess is? 38?
I'm trying to get within 10% of the selling price.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So
Well, then, okay. I guess you could say. I was thinking that you were doing 38 of. That's right. $3.
I'm confused what you're saying. I'm very confused what you're saying.
Well, $3 or 10% of $38 is $3.80.
Oh, I think that. Oh, I see. I never did it that way. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a win. I think so. Give me a win video. Find a win, Andy.
Fine.
Because I never win. I try to rob you of a win.
All right. Let me find.
Shane was in there too.
Let me find one more.
I mean, look at this guy. This is bizarre stuff. Almost looks like a Rock'em Sock'em robot. And Timber, he is cold cocked by Tony Mosco. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Sorry, that's my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
That's all right. You don't have to do it.
Yes. My apologies. My fingers are a little off today. I cannot. All right.
Oh, got robbed of the one time I win. I got robbed of a win video 3 times.
Yeah. That makes everybody feel better, though.
All right.
So who was the closest on that? Was it Dan or me? Dan was $39.99, and I was $45. Did I win by a penny?
No. It's so close. Yeah. I don't know. I can't do that kind of math real quick.
It's $2 difference on both ends. Well, $2.01.
Dan is declaring victory over there. Dan is declaring victory.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm $3 off. He's $2 off. Yeah.
So Dan won. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the town's back that way. I'm sure you'll find 2 guys that can oil up.
Yeah. Shout me out.
My bad.
Yeah, there was a lot of winners in the chat though. I mean, to be honest, me, Shane, Dan, Sean, I think we all got within 10%. We're pretty darn close.
Oh, okay.
Even though Andy's,
that's
I thought
the goal.
Andy was a statistician, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I was a little flustered with my camera situation, so
Yeah. Okay. All right. I forgive you. So, all right. So we got the giveaway here. We're
all winners.
The wax pack bundle to the winner of this one. So let me share mine. So, all right. And you know what these things are?
Is that a seat cushion? Is that something when you have hemorrhoids? Is that
like a hemorrhoid pillow, like a donut pillow?
Yeah.
No, that is not what that is.
I'm wrapped up like a douche.
What?
You know what song that is?
Yeah, I know what song you're going with.
It's wrapped up like a deuce, but it sounds like wrapped up like a douche.
Is it revved up like a deuce?
Maybe, yeah, wrapped up like a deuce.
Oh, okay. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah.
All right, so we got Eddie's. This is not a hemorrhoid pillow. This is a 1900 to 1910.
You're gonna come in with a life jacket?
Not a life jacket.
Okay.
Is that you're fine? Oh no, it is a pair of shoulder pads. These are like 1900 to 1910 shoulder pads.
What's the label on that? Oh, there. Thank you very much.
James Bryan, Boston Company, Cambridge, Mass. So yeah, these are early ones. They're like canvas and stuffed.
He always brings stuff from the 1900s. Like, how am I I have no clue how to value that. That's crazy.
And I actually had this listed on eBay, but somebody reached out to me privately looking for about the National coming up, and he was asking about early stuff, and I showed him this. So these sold off of eBay from somebody else I've dealt with in the past, but I'll show you the eBay listing with the price that I sold them for.
Do you have you don't have any photos of what style of what they look like with those on, do you?
I'm sure I do, but not at the ready right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like 1900, I would say 1905 kind of time frame.
So they don't look like, they just look like they just have a bit of a larger shoulders, right? Those aren't like super thick, or are they?
No, they're more like quilted, like pillow style. They're not like they're not heavy duty. Yeah.
It's like shoving 2 neck pillows on your shoulders, essentially.
Yeah, yeah. There wasn't a whole lot of protection there with anything they were wearing at that point.
Those aren't pillows.
Yeah. Yeah. So Harry's in a 213.98.
You know what that's from, right, dude, Keith? That quote. Come on.
Oh, let me think. I've heard it. Hold on. Let me brainstorm here. Those aren't. Is it a movie or a TV show?
Movie.
I'm not gonna think of it. I know it.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. Oops, sorry, I already said it.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
I still can't know where it's from in the movie.
He's on the plane, and Steve Martin's like something like
wasn't it? I thought they were sharing a bed, and he put his like hand between. He's like, my hands. Where is your hand? He's like, it's between 2 pillows. And he said, that's our pillow.
Oh, okay.
No, wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Forgive me. It's just daiquiri.
That's a daiquiri. That's a great movie, but it's been a little while since I've seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Harry was in at 213.98.
So
Mark
this is for the giveaway, right?
For the giveaway. Yep. 235.99. Dan's at 299.99.
Wow.
And again, the giveaway is for the little pack bundle right here. That's what the winner's going to get.
Okay. Let's go with 219. Why not?
219. All right. Thrift Miner 99.
Thrift Miner, you win at 299 to 299.8. But 350. Okay. There we go, coming in strong with 350.
You said real life. You said 219, is that what you said?
Yes.
They're soft, Dan, I think. They're essentially pillows, yeah.
Yeah, they're not. They're quilted, so they're just like more stuffed. They're canvas with like probably like horsehair stuffing or something.
Okay,
that's right. Because back then the pads were soft, the men were hard.
It's true.
Now it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably weren't even wearing. A lot of players weren't wearing helmets when they were wearing these, so that's probably one of the reasons they were more quilted. If he did get hit in the face with a shoulder pad,
that would kind of suck.
Yeah. The quicker picker upper.
Yeah. What's up, Orlando? Collector's Dream. How's it going, man?
Cool to know.
Orlando, jump in real quick with a guess here.
So we're guessing.
Then I'll guess one.
Orlando, we're guessing the selling price of these 1900 to 1910 shoulder pads. James Bryan brand.
I agree.
And,
I agree. Have to be.
And Mark Hoyle said he's currently working in Cambridge. This is like a local. He's local in that area. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, like 10 seconds, and I'm gonna make my guess.
And then I got something to ask you guys after the winner.
All right. I'm going to go with $319.99 is my guess.
$319.99.
A little hot, but
yeah. Let me.
$275. Okay, I think that.
And what did you say? $319.99.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think 275 is a good guess. 219. 388. Biscuit Butt comes in with a last second 388.
Okay. Here we go. Let me let Annie know how he did.
Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. Boom! That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Right on.
Here we go.
Hit me with it.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
Great job, Andy.
Thank you.
Way to go, dude.
Is Ergo? Wow, Ergo's one. I think Ergo's our winner, right?
I gotta look back. I was
Oh yeah.
So Harry at 213, 235, 299, 299.
388 is above.
So $15 off, for Ergo.
That's pretty damn impressive.
Yep.
That's two in a row.
Sean was what again? I put it in the chat. I forgot what Sean
was.
Oh,
it's 219. Oh, John.
Okay.
John.
Okay.
That's 2 in a row for Ergo.
Yeah, he's turning it up. He's turning up in this game. So
nice. Ergo's going to be able to start his own reselling business before from wins from here. All right. Nice. Okay.
All right. Quick question for you guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
How much? I went to a toy fair this weekend, and this guy had this box of 50-cent McDonald's toys, and I found this little guy in there for 50 cents. So
wow. Is it like stuffed? Like a stuffed doll?
Yes, it is a 1994 Ronald McDonald little mini doll plush thing, softy, whatever you want to call it. I bought it for 50 cents. How much do you think it's going for on eBay right now?
I've seen those that are more vintage and bigger. That's smaller than I've seen.
Oh, this is tiny. Yeah, this is tiny. Yeah, that's just
1994.
84.
80. Oh, or 84. Okay,
84.
That makes more sense to me. I'm gonna go $28.
I would have guessed a little. I would guess like maybe 21.99, somewhere like $20 range.
Okay.
I don't know.
Guesses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. According to eBay, it's only like $13.
Okay. It's still a good I can't do that math anymore. What is that profit margin there?
From 50 cents, that's like, it's about
a lot.
Yeah. 7 times? No, is that more than that?
Nice.
But yeah, I thought it was cool because when's the last time you saw like a authentic, Ronald McDonald?
For 50 cents too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I got some other.
Go ahead.
Gotta love to dig in those kind of cheap boxes. You never know what's laying around in there.
I found some other cool nostalgic stuff in there too. That's all McDonald's stuff too. It just threw me back as soon as I picked it up and grabbed it. So yeah, I'll post them individually just so I can make content on Instagram.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing them.
Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah.
Cool. All right, Keith, we back. Or do you want me to? Yeah. Let's go.
Go back.
We can do another one later if we want to do it, but I don't have it. I don't have great ones, so let's go.
I don't have another one really. So let me pull the draft board up. So the first round was here's how it went: Samwise Gamgee, Goose, George Costanza. So
all three are just bangers, dude.
I think it's pretty strong picks there to start. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I think there's a lot. It's funny because we all went like TV or movie characters. There's other routes you could go too, I feel like, but All right, Keith, you're coming back around now.
Yeah, let me remove that. So, all right, I have like a bunch in this that are bunched together in this group in their same tier of sidekicks. This is probably not going to be an early pick for a lot of people.
I love when you say that.
I'm going to go with Barney Rubble. Barney Rubble, classic sidekick. I mean, he was a faithful guy.
I think it's I don't think that's a like off base one. That's
no. Yeah, I think it's that was a show I watched a ton, like the cartoon that I watched the most growing up.
Yeah.
Good character. I guess I won't say what I think he's patterned after, because that might be another sidekick.
Yeah, right. That's true.
I don't know, Fred.
Yeah.
Wilma might get angry at you.
I know. I do love how they like a lot of these like cartoons were just based off of 30s or 40s.
Oh yeah, like
exactly.
Fred was based off of what's his name from not I Love Lucy, but the other guy from the Honeymooners.
Right? Yeah. I think, and Barney is Ed Norton. Yeah, so they're definitely a spitting image of that show in a prehistoric cartoon.
Yeah, a little Nick at Night action there, man.
Yeah.
I used to watch every morning. We would carpool with our neighbors behind us, and me and my brother are boys, and so we would just be ready to go. We'd go over there, and it was a group of girls that we had the carpool with, and of course, you know how girls are. Everything has to be perfect, and so they were getting ready for high school and everything, and giving us the ride. So we would sit there and watch reruns of. We would catch the tail end of the Flintstones, and then Gilligan's Island would come on right after.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Memories of Flintstones and Gilligan's Island are very big time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's funny because we were just talking about like 80s shows or something like what with my girlfriend. We were what 80s shows we remember, and she was like, "Well, what about Mr. Ed?" I was like, "I think that's from the 40s. It was just replayed back then. There's a lot of them like that."
Yeah,
I remember growing up thinking, like Mr. Ed and Lassie, all those were well before the 80s, but that's kind of when all the reruns were showing.
Well, I think me and you, Andy, probably not many people younger people, but we watched probably a lot of black and white shows like that were sitcoms in the afternoons, like Mr. Ed, Dennis the Menace.
Yep.
I watched Dennis the Menace constantly. That was a great show.
Leave It to Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver. Yeah. So,
yeah. My introduction to Leave It to Beaver was the 80s movie where he was growing up. Remember where they were all grown up and he had kids, and Corey Feldman played his son. That was my introduction.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Yeah, they were all. It was. I forget. It was not Leave It to Beaver, but Still the Beaver or something like that, maybe.
Huh.
And I just remember the scene. I remember is Corey Feldman as a little kid was complaining because he's like, "Dad, they put mustard, they put ketchup on the bun." And he's like, "Here, son," and he just like scrapes it off, and he's just like, "It's still on the bun." It's it was just a fatherhood,
Oh yeah, something that they deal with.
You're right. Yeah, good stuff, man.
But that's one of the greatest. Good.
No, I was gonna say that type of stuff, whether it's 80 or 100 years old, like they have to say, like that. Those type of fatherhood things always are good. Oh yeah, Monsters.
Great show.
I think Leave It to Beaver has one of the best characters ever on TV with Eddie Haskell. Yeah, such a conniving little like
you, basically you.
No, I'm not.
All right,
little Eddie Haskell-ish.
Let's get back at it. I'm gonna go. Let's see. This is a tough one for me now.
Is it your turn or my turn? How does it work?
It's Andy's turn. It's a
and then you'll get two on the way back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Forgive me.
No worries.
I'm new. I don't know what to do.
No problem. All right, I'm going to go with
Joe Dirt.
I'm going to go with. I don't know if this was on the screen that you promoted or not. I forget. It may have been. I'm going to go with Mini Me from the henchman, not henchman, I guess. But one of the most classic Dr. Evil's Mini Me. You can't beat that. It's basically the exact. It's what you want in a sidekick, a smaller, exact version of you that's not quite as strong, but he's amazing. He's great in the show. He stole Vern Troyer stole. I want to say that first episode, or that first movie.
I really thought you were going to mock me there with, that's really what you want in a sidekick, is a smaller version who's not as strong as you. I thought you were going to point over at me.
Well,
you did.
It's good I'm glad to see that all my bullying is starting to wear off on you, and you're doing it to yourself now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm expecting it. Psychological torture over here.
Keith, if you just want to preemptively bully yourself some more, I'm fine with that too. I won't, it's totally up to you.
Make it easier on you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can focus on other areas if you'd like. All right, so Mini Me is my number 2.
That was the thumbnail. That you were Mini Me in the thumbnail, by the way.
Yes, you were.
All right. Over to your real life. So you have back-to-back picks. So we'll
split it up with a segment. So you get one pick segment, come back to a pick.
Okay.
But you do have some flexibility. If you have 2 on the list, you don't have to worry too much about it.
Okay. My number 2 is from my number 2 movie. Actually, it's from a movie called Point Break, and I'm going with Pappas, Gary Busey from Point Break.
Gary Busey. God, my how the mighty have fallen. Busey used to be so. I don't know.
In that movie, he has one of the most iconic lines to this day, and I have 2 T-shirts with this on it. And he gets out of the car, Utah, give me 2. That's the best. It's such an obscure line, but it's well known across the internets.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
I haven't seen that in forever, but I gotta check it out again.
Oh,
how do you spell his name? Pappas?
Pappas. It is. I wrote it down because I knew it's like Papas. Pappas.
Okay, I'll put from Point Break.
Yeah, okay. Because people aren't going to know. I mean, if they're not familiar, because I had to look up his name to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Did they remake that? I feel like they did remake.
Yeah, it was a GoPro commercial. Yeah. It sucked. Yeah, don't waste your time. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
strong list. I think we're going pretty well.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's get to the segment here.
Find of the week.
All right. So in this segment, we show finds. I mean, my finds are typically flea market or yard sale finds. Andy is usually a death pile find, but this week he might have something different, I believe. Right, Andy?
Yeah. Did you? I had two. Right. What was that? What's the next segment after this one? Is that? I always forget which. Which unboxing. Okay.
Well, yeah. Yeah. But
yeah,
yes,
you don't get confused. The find and the unboxing sometimes confuse me. So
yeah, they're very different. Okay.
Well,
very
different. It's a light. It's a light.
Yeah. Very confused over there tonight. But yeah, so my find this week, I get a little.
I love this one.
Autographed.
When you showed this to me, I was like, "This is the coolest thing."
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it wasn't cheap, but I bought it in a group of stuff. I love that it's authenticated too, right? It makes it less risky out there. But I bought it in a group of Eagles autograph cards that I'm going to keep. A little Randall. There's 2 Keith Byers. They came in there, and then 2 Eric Allen.
Wow, that's a lot of
autographs. Jaworski, a very faint autograph, and then a Seth Joyner.
Nice.
So yeah, so that was a cool.
Pretty happy about that.
I'll keep the Eagles. Sell the Hulk. The Hulk is already up on
the Hulk.
The Hulk is already up on dibdit.com.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I got those wrestling, like 80s vintage wrestling stuff is definitely coming back too. I feel like because we saw this stuff. We were in a vintage record shop this past weekend, and he had a bunch of like old. If you remember those, I guess it must be from the 80s, right? Those like almost LJN toys.
Yeah,
they're like probably like that big, and they're all the old wrestlers from the 80s, like Andre the Giant, Junkyard Dog.
I saw a big group of them on dibdit.com last week on the Ray Train. On that note, there's a Ray Train on this week on dibdit.com. Sports cards, non-sport cards. I think it's running 5 to like late night. So head over to Dibdit.
Okay, so for my find of the week, it's a little bit different. It kind of parlays into a new thing that we're trying to make token.
Welcome in, Fart Sack Jack. How's it going? I love that name.
Okay, I think real life's going to get a kick out of this too. I think so. So I don't know if you want to talk about it, Keith, or I can mention it, but
yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. So what we're planning to do is something with the help of our special guest.
Well, Andy, I could show before you show it. Do you want me to? Yeah, let me show this. So we have a new video that's coming, or not a new video, a new channel we're launching. And thank you very much to Sean, the Real Life Perspective Show, for helping us out with our theme song. So I just finished it today. Might tweak it a little bit more, but I figure I'll show this real quick. Here's the title screen. Thanks to Sean with his music work here.
Grab a cold one, crack it open wide. We'll shuffle through these packs and let the cards decide. Uncover treasures, excitement grows. With every sip and rip, our passion only shows. We're cracking packs and sipping brews we cannot lose. In this game of rips and brews.
That's pretty epic. That's an epic intro if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. The song's awesome, man.
Yeah,
that's great.
Absolutely.
A lot of talent over there.
Dude, those graphics are well done. Well done. I really like that. Good stuff, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So in honor of that, some people that if you're a Maryland guy, you will know probably this beer. And it's kind of well known throughout, I think, the country too. But typically it was really hard to get. But it's a beer called Out of Order. And it's like a really sweet, not sweet. It's a sour beer, but it's back sweetened. So, but they do this really cool thing. They have, and I wish I had a better.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you like that? So
Mario.
Yeah.
So that's a Mario one. I have.
It's funny up north you guys say it Mario, but down here we call it Mario.
I probably should say Mario.
No, it's funny. I hear it all over the map like that. Oh yeah, Mega Man. Yeah, very nice, very nice.
So the cool thing about these beer, what they do is they do a theme every time they do it. They only release this once a month or maybe even once a quarter. But let me see if I have some other good ones to show you. Here you go. link.
Oh yeah, a little
Zelda?
link action. Yep. That's the
And
link.
then, so, and then I'll show you these two. Oh, that's a Mega Man already.
So these are, you have to like get in line. These are limited release, right?
The Wolverine.
That's cool.
Yeah. Limited release beer. Definitely cool stuff. I think you'll like it. It's definitely a different style. There's another one for you. This is, I guess that's
Is that a jester? What is that?
I don't know if that's that or if I was thinking that
What's
it
her
might have.
name? Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I thought it might be Harley Quinn, but
Okay.
Anyway, so look for that. We're gonna.
So here's the channel. We filmed one episode so far. I'm almost done editing it. Editing it.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Here's the channel. So you'll see the channel's up. The graphics are up, but there's no videos there yet. So if you want to subscribe and wait for the first video.
Yeah. I'll be your first one.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Just type in Rips and Brews. What's
at Rips and Brews is the you can look it up that way.
So, but the premise of the show is to, I don't know if you said it, but is that we're gonna basically review a beer, probably ones that are a little more uncommon or different. Maybe not. Well, I don't think we're gonna be reviewing
Coors Light or something.
Right. And then we're gonna rip a pack of cards or a box of cards. So it's gonna be anything from some really cool stuff like the stuff you see in the back there. Those optic boxes are really cool, down to some very interesting stuff. I don't know if we want to give some of this stuff away. It's gonna be pretty cool. So
well, first we got this little stack of Don. You might have just said that. I was watching the chat, but me and my son got lucky. We went on Father's Day. I'm teaching him to drive, so he was chauffeuring me around. I'm like, let's hit Walmart. We go into Walmart. The guy's stocking in Walmart, and people are like going crazy for this Donruss optic. These bottom 8 boxes, and we could have sold them for a profit. We're going to open them though. I'm going to give 4 to Andy. We'll open that as part of the show. But we have some fun sports and non-sports stuff. Some really cool non-sports stuff.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So it'll be a lot of fun to do that. It's not going to be a live or anything like that. It's just going to be probably a 10 or 15 minute video.
Yeah,
it's coming out probably Thursdays. No, we're not doing. When do you think they're coming out?
Maybe probably next Thursday. Next Thursday, I think, will be the first one. Yeah.
Anyway,
cool. If you guys ever have guests on there, send them my let me
absolutely, man.
Yeah,
definitely, for sure, man.
So that's one time. I like bears. I like bears.
yeah,
definitely. Cool. All right. So
thanks for the idea, Dan. That was smart to drop the link there. I appreciate it.
There you go.
Oh, and while everybody's in here, smash that like button while you're at it, guys.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we never say that. We always forget that.
We always forget to do that. All right. So let's go on to, I think the wraparound now is to Sean.
Yep. Here's the draft board so far. So we got the second round, Barney Rubble, Mini Me, Pappas from Point Break.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So I would kick myself if I did not put at least one superhero on here, right?
Oh, all right.
And this guy is 100% nostalgic to me because when I was young, it's Robin from Batman and Robin, the Adam West specifically, if that makes a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I was a kid, we watched reruns on our VHS of Family. I think it was called the Family Channel at the time. And we were watching reruns of the old school Adam West show, and we liked it so much that my mom took the old school sewing kits of Adam West and Robin, and she made us literally made us the kits. But as we all know, what was Robin wearing in the old Adam West for pants?
Underwear,
tights,
and
underoos or something basically, right?
A pantyhose.
Oh, really? Okay.
Interesting.
I went to school in elementary school dressed as Robin for Halloween, wearing pantyhose and little tight undies. And I didn't even think about it, but looking back on it now, it was the 80s, but
well, Keith wore that, but it wasn't for Halloween. So I don't know why he was doing that, but
I have interesting fashion, but I don't know if I took it that far.
Yeah. So that's why I picked Robin. It's for why I needed one superhero at least on the list, and it's
that's
to me.
That's the number one. I feel like superhero one you could pick personally. I don't think there's too many that beat that one.
Yeah, for sure. That he had to be on the list for sure. I put a Robin Adam West era. That's a good way to put it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go with this one. It's a little outside the box. I would kind of kick myself if I didn't kind of pick this one. So I'm going to go with Keith, the one and only Vintage Sport Flips as my sidekick.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on. The main course.
Nope. Keith, put it down. You have to put it down. I said it. You have to put it down.
Oh God.
Oh, you're kidding me.
All right.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna get your back. Oh, never mind. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to come. I don't want to come between you, or do I? So
No.
let me step back.
Can you just pop that up on the screen? I just want to make sure that you have that right. There you go. No, I think you have to put your name in there too. I feel like that. Put your name, Keith, Vintage Sport Flip.
It's ridiculous. I was going to put you, but I didn't want to waste a pick.
That's pretty funny, Andy. That's
Thank you. I thought I may lose it, but it's worth it to me, honestly, on this one.
Go.
So
yeah, I don't think it's a winning pick.
No, you're supposed to say I win either way. You know.
Yeah, right. That's right. Right. I'm hedging my bets with mocking you, and then if I win, that's great.
Man.
But
man.
No, Jerome. What does he say in freaking Jay and Silent Bob? He's like, no, I'm Morris Day. You're Jerome.
Yeah.
So there we go. Was I on your list, Keith?
No, but I thought about it, but I didn't put you on my list. I thought it could have been like, if I wasn't happy with my draft, just throw that out there and, give you some sympathy points.
There we go.
Yeah, very hurt. I'm hurt by that.
Good. Thank you. That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm taking this serious. So I'm going to go back to pop culture here. And this is one of my favorite movies ever. And this guy, the main character couldn't have done what he did without this guy. This guy was critical with his mind. I'm going Doc Brown.
Oh,
Doc Brown.
Okay.
Solid. Amazing pick.
Yeah.
Amazing pick.
He couldn't have done anything in that movie without Doc Brown, right? With the flux capacitor.
I guess I never really thought of him as a sidekick, but I guess he is. I mean, he's certainly an impactful person, but
well, you sort of think of a sidekick as like your age, like you're like your buddy or like your same age bracket, but it doesn't have to be that way.
But like less popular and like not as cool.
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
Which is why I went with Keith.
I was thinking, as you said that, I'm thinking.
You didn't realize I was describing you the whole time?
Yeah, I realized I was trying to let it sink in, and
oh my gosh,
let it marinate.
Yeah.
All right, no, that's a good pick. I didn't think I was not on my list, but it's pretty strong.
Ergo, to answer your question, there's nothing from the shirt down. From waist down. So I'm not wearing the pantyhose tonight because I never wear anything below.
Do not ask
on my live
to look at any of his stuff in the back there.
That's the beauty of podcasting or any of these lives. You don't. Nobody has to, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. For like 3 years of my life during COVID, I wasn't wearing pants at all.
Look at that. I'm winning. Yeah, Dan is impressed with me tonight. Yeah,
I know. Yeah. He's gonna do it. He's gonna screw it up somehow. We all know that. He's gonna put
blinded by the lights over there.
I know. But I'm happy with my draft, honestly.
Keith, I just want to tell you, we know, okay? We know the truth, okay? That's all you need to know.
I know. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I speak it every week.
All right, let's get to a segment time here.
Andy, you're pretty funny, man. I don't care what they say about you.
Thank you.
No, he stops.
I love backhanded compliments. It's all right. I take them all the time. Hey, compliment's a compliment in my book.
I was
unboxing a collection builds.
All right, man. I'm used to cutting off Andy with that.
Jeez, Keith, so rude.
You were about to say something, right, Sean? Or I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, okay. I was just going to showcase this. I found these at an antique mall this weekend, like matchbooks.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw matchbooks?
I know. It's crazy.
They're still handy if you think about it. I mean, these are old school Joe Camel. Remember Joe Camel?
Yeah.
People do collect early matchbooks, like the advertising ones. I don't really know which ones are good other than the sports ones, like the 30s.
Can you imagine back in the 80s when Pizza Hut people used to smoke in the restaurants. You know, I mean, that was an era. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I distinctly remember. I think it was Roy Rogers in the mall, like King of Prussia Mall by us. I think it was like the last bastion of like places you could smoke, and it was like a Roy Rogers. They still had those little metal, like tinfoilish like ashtrays in there. I don't know why I remember that. It's just
I'm trying to remember where Roy Rogers was in the mall in general. The food court.
I don't think it was. I think it was like by itself, if I recall.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, we spent a lot of time in if anyone knows King of Prussia Mall, that's like one of the biggest in the country. It's not the biggest, but we spent a ton of time there.
Yeah, working and just hanging out.
Yeah, both worked there. Yeah, most of our Friday nights.
A schooner is a sailboat, silly.
Yeah.
All rats.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the three-dimensional painting.
So I watched that one of Seinfeld the other day too, with the 3D painting. I've been binging it on my lunch hours at work.
Oh yeah.
And there was an episode where they had the 3D Magna Eye or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Elaine's boss was obsessed with it. In the
Mr. Pitts.
Yeah, Mr. Pitts. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
What's up, Mr. Krakowian? I'm gonna know I'm messing that name up.
Krakowian.
Mr. Krakowian, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. I don't recognize that name, so appreciate you being here.
We didn't work at Scoops together, but we did work at Woolworths together.
Yeah, briefly. Very briefly. I worked there for a while. Andy was very brief at Woolworths.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into that.
There's a fish incident that took place.
Yeah, he was a pet attendant and didn't end well for fish.
Yeah. Well, they didn't tell me how to do it, so it's not my fault. Okay. Just to say the strong survived. You know?
There's plenty in the sea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
All right. So this segment we do some unboxing. And Andy, do you have a package to unbox?
I do. It's not really an unboxing. I've kind of already unboxed it, but I'll make it magically appear. How's that?
Oh.
That works. But Andy, so he got his first hamster there. I know I lost several parakeets when I was working there. Like they just escaped and they were flying around the store forever.
That's awesome.
What's up, Rushmore? How's it going?
Rushmore.
What's up, buddy?
All right. What do you got for us?
All right, let me open mine. Andy, you can show yours while I'm opening mine. Because I don't know what this is, because I have two packages and I just blindly grabbed one. So I don't know which one it is.
Nice.
I got some cool stuff from one of our most esteemed guests, or not guests. And so these are Detroit Lions, the same year. And I'm going to find it because I have no lights on anymore. I'm trying to same year. So this is Joe Smith. This is the one that you got me, right, Keith?
Joe Schmidt.
Did I say Schmidt? Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice card. That was in there?
No, it was not. No. This is
okay.
You got me. But same year.
Yeah.
These are Detroit Lions. Got them. Very thank you. Shout out to Mark for sending these along.
Very thank you. very thank you, Mark. Very thank you.
Very thank you.
I'm going to start using that.
Yeah, it's so I don't know. Maybe I should. Oh God, he's losing it. What's wrong with you? I may start. Maybe I'll start collecting and see if I can get the whole team, the whole line.
The team set. Yeah, I'm going to do it after Mark sent me my 56 tops for sure.
Right. Very thank you, Mark. Very thank you.
I'm saying
it. What's wrong? You having trouble?
Stop saying it. All right, I'm trying to open mine. All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's true. Beast of Norfolk, baby.
All right.
Ergo and I went to University of Maryland together. And so Joe Smith was this basketball player, #1 pick overall. But he had on his voicemail, like remember back when we had voicemail and like sort of I guess it was maybe the first voicemail. But you could find out student's name and you found Joe Smith and he goes, "Yo, this is the Beast of Norfolk" on his thing. That's how he left it, how you would leave a message. So
right on. Appreciate you.
Here's my two. So I was showing Chuck Bednarik signed cards, but I branched out because it's harder to find some of them. But I had this card that my dad had signed back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald 57 tops. So I added these two. We have a couple Tommy McDonald's here. He lived. He lived in the King of Prussia. We were growing up, right next to a buddy of ours. So
who do you live next to?
I don't want to say names, but somebody I played soccer with for a long time. I guess I could say a name. It doesn't really matter. But
Does it begin with a K?
No, MH.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, so that's what I'm going to start to try to put that autograph line together as well.
Oh, you're going Tommy now too? So you're going to go
Tommy. I'm going to try to get them all, but Steve Van Buren is very tough. But I can't really find many Bednareks left that you know.
A little tough to track down.
Yeah. So there we go. So that's mine.
Very thank you on that one. That's very thank you.
Yeah. Very thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hank appreciates you.
Yeah. God, that's.
Oh, this is a weird one tonight. Cannot lie.
Yeah.
We blame it on you, real life. Honestly.
I bring the stupidity to the show.
No, I brought Keith, so that's my fault.
Oh,
very thank you.
Very
Rushmore.
That's good. That's good.
I think that's my new tagline. Honestly,
yeah,
it seemed to work pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely cut that up a little bit.
All right.
So was it Doc Brown was last, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm up again. I got to get my stuff together over here. Get my list.
Wait, is
out.
it? Yes. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Oh no, I lost my list. I can't let Dan down.
Yeah.
Oh, I screenshot.
Wait, hold on. Are you sure?
Double check it.
This is because you went George Costanza, then Goose, Doc Brown.
Yeah, it was because he was on the.
No, so it's a real life's turn now.
No, what Sam Wise to Costanza, Barney Rubble to Pappas.
Oh, he went first.
Robin.
I was thinking,
yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with another classic one here. Like another guy would really. I don't know if he's really a guy, whatever he is, but he's got his buddies back in a lot of ways. I'm going Chewbacca.
All
to
right.
Han Solo.
Yeah, that's good.
He's going the straight and narrow here.
I'm going to win. I'm going to win
He's
today.
going for a win. I get it. It's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a great sidekick.
He is.
When you said, I honestly thought you were going to say Boo Boo the Bear.
He's on my list too, but yeah, very similar. Yeah, that would have worked too. Just so I could say, "Hey, Boo Boo,"
Hey, Boo Boo.
right?
Okay, I was like,
back and skid. Oh man, thank you very.
Yeah, there's some good ones left. I mean, there's a lot left in general, but okay, that's a good pick. You're going. It's I mean, I would say
chalk.
It's pretty chalk there. It's about as chalk as you get.
Nah, Barney Rubble's not chalk.
No, I'm saying Chewbacca is a chalk.
Chewbacca, yeah, but a fourth round to get chalk, you got to take chalk in the fourth.
Stop saying that. It annoys me when you say that. All right, I'm going to go. It's a tough one. I'm going to go with. I love this movie. I got to keep going. I've used this a couple times now. I'm going to go with Cal Naughton from Talladega Nights. The Shake and Bake team would not be anything without Cal. And certainly Ricky Bobby would not be where he's at without Cal. So he is the ultimate. I feel like they played into that,
Is it Kyle or Cal?
Cal, C-A-L.
Oh, okay. Naughton?
Yeah.
Like that? Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
Trumpet Master is here in the house.
Whoa.
Let's go on trumpet.
I think you might smoke us this week. You got a lot of people in your breaks the mold. He's the kind of the reverse sidekick because he's larger than the.
Yeah. Yep. Looks like I'm getting a lot of love over in the chat there with that and the Chewbacca's of W.
We were talking about you early, Luis. We talked about you earlier, Trumpet. Yeah, go back and watch it. We talked about you.
Yeah, for sure, man. And he's like my barbecue skills are limited to burgers, hot dogs, and I'll occasionally like burn chicken. But Andy has more barbecue skills over there, smoking and.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I do ribs for you guys
and
a lot of
camels
times.
And Marlboros and.
Yeah, right. I haven't smoked a camel yet, but that's on my list. I need to find a bigger grill.
I'm still looking for Mr. Ed to smoke.
I feel like the hump might be a little bit.
Oh, speaking of, you know what day it is?
It is hump day. Yeah,
there we go.
Look how we played that in, and that was not planned.
That's how we roll. Right on. Cool. I digress. Go.
I'll leave you do it, and you do it.
I do have a smoker. I used to have two, but now I just really have one. It's a pellet smoker by it's not Traeger. What the hell is the name of it? Anyway, it's a pellet smoker. But
is it a Rectech?
It's a Rectech. Sorry, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's all about that Rectech, baby.
Rectech. I got Rectech when they were. This is probably 3 or 4 years ago. They were not as big as they are now. I think they've come a long way. But those things are badass, and it's been great. I've had it for, like I said, 3 or 4 years, and the thing's killer.
Yeah.
Is the green egg a smoker, or is that a grill?
It can be. Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta. I mean, it can also be like a high heat thing too. I mean, the Rectech can go pretty high too. Yeah, Rectech it's pretty badass. Keith, I don't know if you've seen it. You have to see it this week when you come, or this weekend. Yeah. But the Rectech has for handles to pull it up. They're bull horns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I feel like I saw your smoker before, but maybe it was a different one. Did you have an older one?
First of all, I didn't know you were watching, and that's a little rude that you're looking at.
What's his name over in Home Improvement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude. Anyway, yeah, you may have. I don't know. I had an electric one, which is crazy, but this one's actually.
It's probably a different one. Yeah, I don't remember seeing bullhorns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trumpet's got about 20 of those in his garage, man. He's a big Rectech guy.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. Dan, I think they're good. So I had one from, I can't remember what the name of it was, but the only thing is that electric smokers are essentially just ovens, and that there's like a little plate that heats up a disc, and that shoves. So it's like an indirect cooking method. It's not like you don't get the heat from the wood, which is, it's weird. And I liked it, but I felt like this is an upgrade. But they're awesome because you can set it and forget it. So
there you go.
Yeah. All right. I think it's you, Sean, right? Let's see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a barbecue.
No, it's all right. No, it's cool.
So number 4? We're at number 4.
Number 4, yeah.
All right. I'm going with Garth Algar from Wayne's World.
Ooh, that was on my list. I thought I was going to be able to get him late. Strong one. Strong pick.
If you weren't playing around picking me, you could have had him, Andy.
You needed to pick you. I would have picked you number 1, honestly, but I didn't. I was afraid that I would not get Goose, so I don't want a Goose.
That's a good one though. I watched Wayne's World again recently, and I couldn't. Is
it hard to watch?
Yeah, it didn't hold up as well as like other movies of that era, but like I love Mike Myers in general.
Yeah,
but
no, I have to I have to thank you very disagree with that.
I figured you would. Yeah, I know a lot of people still love it.
No, I love that movie. The second one's pretty good still, but I mean, you cannot hear Bohemian Rhapsody any other way now. You know, anytime
That's
you
true.
Anytime you hear it, you have to think of you have to do this. I was on a cruise ship, and there was a cover band there, and the last song of the night was they play with Bohemian Rhapsody, and I took a video because I knew it was going to happen because it was coming up for me, and then of course the rock jam breaks in, and I was filming it. Of course, about 60% of the audience was just like, and then I think I named the video "When You Know People Are From Your Generation," you know. So yeah, that's classic. Yeah,
that's true. That's a great scene.
And I love Dana Carvey. Dana Carvey's hilarious.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's still really funny. I've seen him on other stuff. You don't hear Mike Myers is not really. I mean, he shows up randomly and stuff, but not. I mean, he's about as hot as it came. Like,
yeah, did you ever see him on the Gong Show, where he was like that New Age Gong Show, where he was dressed up as a character? Like he had like a mini fat suit on or something like that, and he had he was playing like an actual character as a host.
Oh, really?
I never saw that.
It was weird. It was like a typical reality show, game show, right? But he was literally a character in a costume the whole time, in a character, right? It was a trip. It was the Gong Show.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, check it out. I never saw that.
But yeah,
I loved him in So We Married an Axe Murderer. It's like one of my favorite comedies about that. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, Sputnik.
Name another movie that chick was in.
Oh, I could see the girl, but I can't think of anything else she was in.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3 Men and a Little Baby. She was the mom.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I would have never guessed that.
No, I wouldn't have either.
Yeah, no, that was a great. So I Married an Axe Murderer was funny.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right.
So let's. I think the last segment here, Andy. I believe, right? Let's see. Andy, so in this deep dive, we normally talk about a different type of sports memorabilia, something to look out for pickers or resellers. And this is a pennant style. I saw Tim over the years pick up a pennant from this maker, the Chicago Pennant Company. But you probably don't wear these, Andy, because I don't know if we found any yet in the 30,000, but we could find them.
Okay.
They're banners. Why did this not give me? Let me share the screen. It didn't share yet. 1 second. Banners by the Chicago Pennant Company. They have like the college mascots on them.
Oh, wow.
If you find these, they're like small. They're like 20 inches by 12 inches. They're not that small, but they're not huge.
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet, but
they bring massive money. See, this one's like $500.
Yeah.
This one is $639 for Davidson. Let me see. There's the other company that makes them are Ames Collegiate. Very similar. They really can't tell them apart. But look at this one from this is a Pitt one from Ames Collegiate. 424. Cool. This one's crazy. Bates College, $799.99 for this one.
Damn.
So I'm hoping we come up with a little cash in the 30,000 that they might be in there somewhere. But in general, if any flea market guys, if Harry Humstone's out at a yard sale and you find one of these,
pick it up.
they're not going to sell for under $100, even if they're damaged. But some of them bring up to $1,000. They're pretty crazy. So just wanted to show them. Not a lot of people know about them. If you do find them, reach out to me. I'll buy them and
take them off your hands.
Yeah, I'll help you out. So quick, brief deep dive there.
All right, good. I like it. I haven't seen any yet. I will keep my eyes open though.
Yeah,
we have some of the we have a bunch of weird soccer ones, and we have some other kind of not so normal pennant styles, but have not seen those yet.
No,
I think I'd be a little cognizant. If I saw them, I'd be
at least look it up. Different. Yeah, you knew it was something special. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's get back to the draft here. I'm gonna get the draft board back. Who's so it's real life again.
It's real life on for his final pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Already? I got two in a row.
You got two in a row. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with Richard from Tommy Boy, David Spade.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he wasn't on my list, but that's a great one. Yeah.
Oh, Richard.
Yeah. I think you. Oh, great. Melted chocolate against the engine. That'll be against the radiator. That'll be great. It's going to be okay. You have a thin candy shell. I think you're thick. I think your brain is a thick candy shell. You're what brain? Are you talking? Shut up, Richard.
So many good lines on that. I think my favorite part is when he ruins the door and he goes, "What did you do?"
Yeah, that's everybody's. Yeah,
I feel like I've done that before. We should tell the story. Remember that, Keith? When
I
don't know what I'm talking about.
You can tell it. I don't know if it's as you say it was.
So I'm such a great friend. I brought my parents had a minivan. I was helping Keith move out of college, right, or something like that, or move rooms or something.
Yeah, after I graduated. Yeah, I was moving stuff to an apartment.
So I brought my parents' minivan up, and we're moving stuff. And I guess you'd have taken the keys to move something or something like that. Like you just took the car for a second.
You gave me the car, so I was driving the car for a little while. Yeah. For a day on my own, I think.
So he comes back, and he's like, and like half of the like hubcap to the car is like sheared off, like. What the hell happened?
It was like sticking out like a sword.
Yeah, it was like a weapon. You ever see those cars that have like spikes that come out and like Mad Max? Like that's what it looked like.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
So he's driving back, and I'm like, what happened over here? Like, and we're like pointing, and he's like, I don't know. I think it was like that or something. It must have been like that. I was like, so I like pried a little bit more, and he fessed up. I think he basically shaved the thing on a curb, right? Essentially, is what you did.
Yeah, that's common. It's a common thing.
But it's
like,
like, how would you think we wouldn't have noticed that before? Like, how were you thinking you were gonna get away with this? Like, to say, mind you, he wasn't 10. He was like 20 or something, 22 maybe, and he was still lying like a 6-year-old.
No, it was at 22.
What'd you do?
It was on the passenger side. How are you, as a driver, going to see that?
Yeah.
I occasionally scrape a curb with a.
Yeah.
I won't.
This was more than a scrape. This is a.
Yeah, it had to be something wrong with that hubcap to shear off like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was an improper hubcap.
Yeah, you did us a favor. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's unsafe.
Funny. Good story, man.
Got plenty of them with Keith. All right, what are we back to? Me, I guess?
Yeah, back to you.
All right, so my final pick. What am I going to do? I don't know. I don't have there's a lot I have still left on my list. I'm probably not going to win. I've kind of given up on this. I'm going to go with, just so I can say his tagline, I'm going to go with Donkey from Shrek.
A lot of people are mentioning in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Donkey. Speaking of, I guess that's maybe that's what he's doing now. Maybe he's just like swimming in his Shrek empire of money.
I hear he's very picky about what he works on now.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Dan. I know it may not win you over for good since he went Costanza, but that's okay.
I only think about The Office. Michael figures out how to use the intercom or like the speakerphone, and he like calls up somebody in the desk next to him, and he's in his office. He's like, Shrek, it's Donkey. Shrek, it's Donkey. And he's doing his Donkey impression.
He's so good. Like, I mean, I know a lot of that was not scripted or what was scripted, but like, I think some of the funniest things, like if you see some of the outtakes and stuff like that, he's like, this is the stuff that they come up with is incredible.
Eddie Murphy?
Well, I'm talking about, you're talking about from The Office.
Oh, yeah. The Office. Yeah. No, I don't know why. I didn't even think about it. Dwight Schrute would have been a phenomenal.
Yeah.
He was on my list. Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that, man. Yeah.
Give me some ideas. I still have one left to seal this deal.
Bears beat Battlestar.
All right. I have two that I'm trying to decide between. All right. I am called Vintage Sport Flips. We haven't had a sports one yet. Mm-hmm. Sports sidekick. Gotta go with like the ultimate sidekick, Scottie Pippen, as far as a sports sidekick. Second up.
That was on my list.
Reality.
That was a good one. I know.
Yeah, gotta finish it out with Scottie. I mean, there's some other good sports ones, but not. I think nobody would fit.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I think Andy's gonna vote for me.
Yeah, I know.
Was he the sidekick in NBA Jam too? I forget. It was Scottie Pippen and who else?
Was Michael Jordan allowed in that game? I forget if he was. There was a couple major players that weren't in that game.
It might have been Jordan and Pippen. I don't remember. Or everybody was like, I don't remember specifically if he was or if it was everybody wanted him in the Bulls. You know, it was Scottie Pippen and somebody else. I remember that much. But I don't know
BJ Armstrong, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's, like I said, I think there was a couple players that were off of that game, which is like kind of annoying because like you of course want to be, Chicago.
Yeah.
But like, who wants to be BJ Armstrong? Like,
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
he's on fire.
Yeah, good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Great game.
Yeah,
good pick.
So
man.
Robin, Robin got you. Chewy. Oh,
Chewbacca.
Okay. Donkey. Okay. I guess everybody at least had one on there.
We did leave Scooby out. Scooby's a good one.
I see that. My question on that, I personally kind of thought Scooby was the main character. I would have said that it would be almost.
It's even the name Scooby Doo, right? The show. So that's true. He might be the main kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought when I saw Vintage Sports Flips pop on the list. I was like, wait, isn't he the main?
Exactly. You're thinking right, John.
No, definitely not right. There's a guy that does all the work, and then there's the talent.
Oh, don't I know? I know about that.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to go through? I mean, we're wrapping up.
Honorary mentions.
Through some honorary mentions if you have any on your list. Feel free to if I'm going to throw a few out there, Sean. Up to you.
No, y'all go ahead. I gotta look some up.
No, you don't. I mean, if you don't have it, don't worry about it.
No.
I'm serious. Well, let me just look around my room. I'll see if I can spot something.
The big one that I had, that's like the chalk one. Not a huge fan of this series or this story, or whatever you call it, but I'm gonna go with Spock. Spock is a good quintessential one. Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I kind of went all over the place, but I had a couple like, one I thought that was way off out of line, and maybe Sean will like this pick, but was Master Blaster. You remember from Beyond Thunderdome? The giant. This is another one that would be like the Chewbacca. He was the giant, like kind of guy that was being controlled by the dwarf on top of him. Do you remember that?
Sure.
Kid?
Oh yeah.
What is that? What show is this?
Beyond Thunderdome, Mad Max 2
yeah.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that Master Blaster?
I do remember that now. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen them in forever.
That was one.
It was just a child. It was like a child underneath. It was actually pretty dark and sad.
Yeah. It was like it was a mentally like challenged guy or
something like for
sure.
Sure.
But he was massive. He was like huge.
That is a good one for Barney Fife.
Yeah.
Who was the other like sheriff assistant?
Didn't do this.
Yeah, that's a good face. Do that again. Actually, I'll get that.
You'll save that. Thanks.
You're gonna see it on the wheel next week.
Appreciate it.
Actually, I should have removed this though for that.
Yeah. Very thank you.
I'll do it with you, Keith. I mean, Andy. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, I thought he was gonna fake me out.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, real life.
Hey, I'm a player. I play in the game.
Who's the other dude who was with? I mean, I was watching. That was on my TV today. It was on in the morning when we leave the TV on every night. Yeah, but the other guy who was wore like the weird little like jester hat. Not Cletus. Is it Cletus?
I
don't know.
Gomer Pyle was in it for a minute, right? And he got a spinoff.
Yeah,
Gomer Pyle was in it, and then he went to the army.
Yeah,
and then he got his spinoff.
That's true. Yeah, he is in there. Yeah.
Ergo's a bit of a bibliophile, so he knows his books real well.
Yeah, I did see that on the show.
All right, I found 4 sidekicks sitting right here beside me.
Oh, all right.
Okay. All right, let's start with this one.
Yeah, that's good.
We got Stimpy.
That's a good one, actually. I didn't even think about that. That's a strong one.
Yeah, Stimpy. And then I don't know if you guys consider this a sidekick or not, but this is John B from Pee-wee's Playhouse, the little genie inside the box. He was like Micka-licka-hi, Micka-hidey-ho. he would always help out Pee-wee. And then I don't know if it's hold on. I've got this
Man down.
I don't know how much this thing is probably worth, but it is vintage big time. It is from 19. Maybe not that vintage. I think it says 1992. Maybe it's 82. When did E.T. come out?
I think 82.
Yeah.
Early
maybe
80s.
It says, it's 82. I have this old school. It's E.T. holding the beer where and he's got the robe on. You remember where him and Elliot were connected, and he was drinking beer, and Elliot was getting drunk at school, and filling up his chair and stuff. But I don't know if E.T. was a sidekick or if Elliot was a sidekick.
True.
But he's one of them.
That's a good question. Yeah.
And then one more. I'm gonna go with the dog from Duck Hunt.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Old school dogs.
There's a good trait of a sidekick, I think, is to like taunt your owner or your head honcho every once in a while. So
that's a good point, Andy.
Yeah. So when he does that, like
So I taunt you. Is that what you're saying?
You can taunt me every once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
But or vice versa. But you're still a sidekick. All right. So a couple others I will run off real quick. Garfunkel from Art and Garfunkel.
Nice.
I had
Simon and Garfunkel.
Did I say Art Garfunkel from Simon and Garfunkel?
Yeah.
Tonto, Lone Ranger and Tonto, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Pedro Sanchez, you know who that's from?
Napoleon Dynamite. That's a good one.
Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
and then I did see Ed McMahon, of course, hey-oh.
Yeah.
And then the class, there's one I did see in the chat too, is Kato, who is a great one. That's Bruce Lee. Although he was better than, like, he was not a sidekick. He was the coolest part of that show. Like Bruce Lee, I mean, like one of the best martial artists of all time is not a sidekick, I feel like. So that's kind of why I didn't go with his.
I was thinking Kato Kalin.
No,
He's a good sidekick up until the point he starts testifying about the air conditioner being thumped in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Oh, Odie. I didn't think about that. That's a good one.
Odie's good.
I have an Odie. Green Hornet.
I was thinking, like, I don't think either of these are a sidekick because they're sort of equal. But Beavis, who's the sidekick in Beavis and Butthead?
I think you're right. I think it's Beavis.
Yeah. I think Beavis is more of a sidekick than Butthead.
Yeah, for sure.
Agreed.
Yeah. Have you seen that SNL skit with them in it?
Yeah,
that's a great one. That's funny. I guess they were saying that woman who was doing like the interview like rarely breaks in any of these things.
She was breaking it down.
It's one of the first times.
I don't watch the new stuff, and I'm like, this stuff sucks. I'm not really into it.
Yeah.
And then that came across, and they're normal. You know what I mean? It's just like makeup.
Yeah,
and they're just sitting there. He goes, hey, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think that's what made it funny was that they didn't try to mimic and like do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a funny skit, man. It was a really funny skit. Yeah, good pick.
Oh, yeah, Turtle from Entourage. I didn't watch that very often.
I never watched that, but yeah, I said I was on a lot of lists I was looking at.
That was a great show.
Another one.
Yeah.
That's another classic.
Cameron Fry.
Cringer.
I mean, I love that movie, but Cameron Fry is a little bit like a whiny kind of like character. Isn't he? He's like I don't know. He's not a great character, but he's a good sidekick.
I got the best scene. Scene where he's like in the car and he goes, he'll keep calling me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
He's actually better than I thought. You're right. Now that you're reminding me of all those things, yeah, I take back what I said.
And then he's pretending to be Simone's dad on the phone, you know, and he's like,
that is.
Yeah. Well, we had a bit of a death in the family, you know, a bit of bad news this morning, and he goes, "Why don't you produce a corpse and I'll dig up your daughter?" You know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is
what are you? Who are you? Didn't he? I forget. He goes off.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
This is Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago. Yeah. Short Round. Oh yeah, I forgot about Short Round.
There was a Silent Bob who somebody mentioned before. A few movies, right? And then R2D2, another Star Wars one. If you're just going a droid level,
you thought you might get him. I don't.
Well, that's a good. I mean, I like them better as Data more than Short Round.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, definitely a good pick. Great actor. I mean, he seems like a really cool dude because he's all grown up now and he got
an Oscar or something, didn't he? He subsequently for his film, right? Didn't he have he had some great film, right? I know.
The last thing I don't really know. The only thing I saw him in recently was Everything All at Once or something like that. It was a trip. Anyways, that was wish there was a good sidekick in the Goonies. I think they're all like,
they're all
pretty evil.
A bit of sides.
Maybe Chunk.
Yeah,
might be the best one.
Yeah, maybe because he was I don't know. He was the not outcast, but he's the one they picked on the most.
Yeah.
I just remember when he got all the ice cream and there's a dead body right behind him in the ice cream freezer. He's just like, "Hey guys," and the whole crew is just like huge eyeballs and everything, right? And then there's Chunk just picking up all the ice cream, like, "Hey, they got Rocky Road and Barry Cherry and Chunky Monkey and what?" And then turn around, there's that big dead body, dude. That's such a great movie, man. Oh my gosh, don't get me started.
So by the way, he did win. So it's Ke Quan, I think. Ke Quan won a best supporting actor Oscar. So there you go.
Wow.
I don't know.
By the way, I had to admit, I had to make a confession here. I think I accidentally, Andy, when you were trying to figure a camera out earlier, and the real life said, maybe if you hit the touch your appearance up in StreamYard, they'll fix your lighting. And I think I hit that. I realize now that I have a great youthful look. I think I actually left it on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I didn't do that purposely anyway. I'm not a vain person
all
at all.
I'm going to do it right now too. Look, I'm going full on touch my appearance. Did it do anything?
No.
I can't tell.
I took it off, but it looks the same. Looks the same over here.
Nice try. All right. Well, that was a good show.
Yeah, awesome one. Yeah, for sure. I'll put that up in a poll and see everyone vote. I mean, should I even put you on the poll, Andy? Is it worth the time to type that up?
That's what we said about you when you were trying out for the strip club.
I could succeed. I got to do, never mind. To hit the gym a little bit, but I could do it.
So much there, man. So much there.
Yeah. And some manscaping and all kind of other stuff for the work I have to do. But I could succeed.
No, just like the conversation. There's just so much there. I can't even.
Oh, I got where you're going.
My mind's going like this all over the place, man.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. But yeah, we haven't decided what we're doing next week, Andy. We're back on a sports one, but we'll figure that out. I know I talked to Rocky Top Picker. He's going to be on in July. We didn't set a date yet, but we'll figure out for what we're going to do for next week.
Cool.
And and look out for our channel on next Thursday. We haven't scheduled it yet, but for the first episode of Rips and Brews, where we you do the next line, Eddie. Rips and Brews. It's all about.
I don't remember. We have to work on that.
Come on now. Come on.
You can't put me on the spot like this.
I'm the sidekick.
Yeah. Well, you can be non-sidekick on Rips and Brews.
Okay. Oh, good.
It's too short. I didn't even see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
That's Matt Foley.
In a van down by the river.
Yeah.
I had to throw that out there before you head out there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, in real life, what do you got going on too? Let's obviously want to make sure we know.
So
Friday show, right? You're Friday.
Yeah, nothing this Friday. Taking off for date night, taking the missus out.
Oh, right.
We're gonna go see our buddy Sonny. He's doing a comedy stand-up thing at a local brewery. And then next Friday, if you're into Nickelodeon stuff, Mr. Phil Moore, the host of Nick Arcade, is going to be guesting on the show.
Awesome.
So you don't want to miss that. And then the following weekend, Pop Culture Coffee is coming on there. And I had no idea that one of the founders of Pop Culture Coffee is Kyle something. He directed the movie Fanboys. So it's going to be really fun next 2 weeks, man. So make sure
That's awesome.
It's on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time on the Real Life Perspective Show. You can find me right here, right there.
And the link's in the description and in the video too. That'll be there for Instagram and YouTube. But yeah, definitely don't miss his lives on Friday night. Awesome show, interactive trivia with the guest. And the one thing I don't understand though, real life, is that you have all these like amazing guests. You have Sonny Castillo in the movie.
Well, Keith, so do we. So just saying.
Oh no, I'm not ripping our guests. Idiocracy, a star. You have a guy with Nickelodeon. You have all these great people, and then you had Andy like a few weeks ago. Like, we had that one dud week for you, but beyond that, it was just an amazing guest over there. We have great guests, though. I'm not complaining about our guests. I'm just saying you, Andy.
Well, I mean, Andy comes with the package, so I
mean,
exactly.
You take the good with the bad, or the bad with the good.
Keith's also been referred to as a package, but or something.
And there's a small joke in there too. Yeah,
small package. Yeah, but
oh man, no, but seriously, guys, I want to thank y'all for having me out tonight.
Damn it. I was going to say, you got a big very thank you and good night.
Very thank you. That's amazing. Yeah,
never gonna live that one down.
Seriously, yeah. And thanks everybody in the chat. Thanks for playing around with us, having a good time with us, and but thank you guys for having me.
Awesome time. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
Let's do it again.
Absolutely, man, for sure. Well, guys, check us back out next week, and we'll have some other videos coming out on my channel this week, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Go.
Very thank you.